All right, everyone. Our next event in the day, we have Siobhan Camille is coming up here. So we are going to change. Hey, Siobhan, let me
Hello.
spotlight you and make you
Sure.
big.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yes.
Perfect.
All
Nice.
right. Hold on one moment. Let me get you all
Yes.
set up here on the stream. Make you
Yep.
big. Siobhan, I saw you post about getting those shorts on Instagram, and I looked up that company, and they're amazing, and those shorts are fucking awesome.
I love them. I actually, uh, so I put them on and I showed my partner, and he was like, "Your butt is in full HD. Like you can't wear those outside of the house." And I was like, "But I love them."
Amazing. I'm so into it. I'm into
Um,
HD butts.
good, good. When you are ready, let me know because I'll also share music.
Yes. So you can share. You can use the share screen option. Since you have a mic, you should be able to hear both.
Yep.
Cool. Go for it.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready. Let's get
Perfect.
this going.
I hope
Everyone
everyone
who
else
is
ready.
watching the stream, Siobhan's gonna do a workout with us. So get out of your chairs. I'm gonna get out of mine. You're not gonna be able to see me, but I'm gonna be doing it.
Yeah, I'll give you like 10 seconds just to get ready. I haven't got my music on yet.
Yeah.
So for those of you who don't know, I'm Siobhan Camille. I run Greenstone Belly Dance in the Netherlands. One of the things that I do is I create personalized strength and conditioning programs for dancers because my background is as an exercise physiologist. So Tiffany asked me to do a workout. We're going to focus mainly on strength, but I'm going to give you some options as we go as well, because I know a lot of people have little injuries or different areas with pain or range of motion issues. So I'll try to give as many options as possible. We are going to go through just 3 rounds, but each round has 4 sets, okay? You're going to understand as I get going. I'm going to start my music, and then Tiffany, if you have any trouble hearing me and the music, you can let me know. So I'm going to talk for like 10 seconds just to check that it's okay. I'm also going to add that this music that's playing came as part of the belly dance bundle. So it's from Orit, from her Sharky workout series in the bundle. She has this big thing of music, and she's got some classes, and she had a CD. So this is her Club Belly Dance Volume 1. So we get to hear it while we're here. Okay, so hopefully you're good to go. We're going to start warming up, and we're going to start relatively easy with our warm up. So we're just going to go hips side to side. And I don't want you to think too much about being isolated. We're just shifting the weight and getting warm. I know a couple of my students are watching as well. I'm going to bring my arms up. So they're going to be familiar with my warm up methods, side to side. So it's like I'm putting my weight in one foot, but we're just reminding the hips that they can move. Find your range of motion. Change direction with your arms. Up. And bring it down. I was joking to someone, I saw this really great meme during the first lockdown in March, and it was a TikTok, swap directions. And it was someone just watching someone giving live workouts on Instagram and eating chips and drinking wine. So maybe that's you today, or maybe you're working out with me. You can choose. So now we're going to come into a squat. So you're just going to come down and up, and you can choose whatever speed you like with this. We are just getting warm. Think about your weight going back. Yeah, knees follow direction of the toes, and we're going to go a little bit faster. We're going to go down, up. But again, if you need to make a modification for your body, you go for it. Arms are also optional. I just like to get them to move. We're going to do 3 more. 2 more. Last one. All right, now you're just going to do a big circle with your hip, and if you want, you can point your toe just to train those little pointed toes in. So you're just taking your knee up out to the side. I call this opening the gate. If you've ever played soccer, maybe you've done this in your warm-up as well. 1 more, and then feet wide, and you're just going to take a little bit of a swing. Let one foot come up off the ground. Swing. And if you're like me and you have a very small house, then you're going to make sure you're not going to hit anything with your hands. So we're just kind of releasing through the low back a little here. All right, we're going to bring our feet together, and we're going to come to a big chest circle. So really exaggerated, just getting warm. You're going to go side, up, around, down. And I'm going to bend my knees on the down, just because we want to keep those legs nice and warm. Doesn't need to be a huge level change. We're just keeping it warm. Change directions. So a lot of my students will be used to strength in our warm-ups. But I don't know if all of you have done a full workout with me before. So I'm excited. And then we're just going to contract rather. So it's like your shoulder blades are coming around your spine and then contract. So we're just kind of stretching forward, bring it back. And again. And I'm super excited that there's so many new faces who will have never taken a class with me before either. Welcome. All right, so the way we're gonna work for round one, we have 2 exercises, okay? So the first one is gonna be a lunge with a knee lift. If you have knees that are not happy with lunges, you can choose to do something like a squat instead, or maybe a little plie, okay? Whatever you need. Otherwise, the full option is gonna be lunge, bring the knee up. Lunge, bring the knee up. If you stand up really nice and straight at the top, you're gonna engage the glutes and the hamstrings even more. Hooray, okay? So we're gonna do that on one side, and then we're gonna come for something called a walkout and press. Your walkout and press is gonna help us get nice and warm. You're gonna reach high, you're gonna come over, you can bend your knees as much as you want, and you're gonna walk out for a push-up. And if you're going, oh my gosh, that's not gonna happen, don't worry, you can do it on your knees. So you'll go reach, come down, knees to the ground, hands a wide push-up, and then you'll lift them back up again. And if you're thinking, that's gonna be too easy, you can do it on one foot. So same thing, you'll come down, do your push-up. We've got all the options, my friends. Okay, get ready, because we're gonna do 30 seconds on each, 4 times through. So choose which leg you're starting with your lunge, or if you prefer, you've got your squat. We're going in. 3, 2, 1, bring it back, bring it up. I'm staying on the same side. Getting that knee down to about a 90-degree angle, and then bringing it up high. And if the balance is a challenge, you can go a little slower. Or if it's too much to bring the leg up, you can always stay here for a standard lunge. Keep it going. We have 8 seconds, and I'm already getting nice and warm. Keep it going. We have 2 and 1. Okay, you have 15 seconds, and then we're coming to our walkout and press. Remember, harder option, 1 foot up. Easier option, come to the knees. Are you ready? We're going in. 3, 2, 1, reach it up, take it out. I put moisturizer on my hands earlier. This was unwise. I'm feeling it now with my push-up. Take it down. So remember, easy option, you just put the knees down. Same thing, whatever works for you. Otherwise, you're sticking with the full one. And you can go slower if you need to. Really, you pick your pace. Listen to your body. Keep it up. We are at 3 seconds to go. And stop. All right, that was set 1. We have 3 sets to go, okay? So if you started with this leg going back for the lunge, now we're doing the other side. Breathe in. I should have said, make sure you got water nearby. Get ready, set, and go. Bring it back and up. So you can add the arms if you want. You don't have to. Oh, and you'll see, I like to point my toe when I come up. Training those pointed toes in for our dance. And working on your balance here, we've got 10 seconds. Keep it up. I think you can hear that I'm warm. I hope that you're warm. All right, this is your last. 3, 2, 1. Okay, get ready. Walk out and press again. Take a little breather. I hope you're sweating. I hope you're feeling it. Just turning up the music on my end. We're going in. 3, 2, 1. Reach it up. Take it out. So when you're in that press up, if you've got a mat like me, your hands should be a little bit wider than your mat. If they're too narrow, it's going to work the triceps more, which are these little muscles here. So it'll actually be harder. So if you want to make it harder, you can go more narrow. But if you don't, stick with it. We have 3, 2, 1. Okay, that was round 2. You're halfway through round 1, set 2 rather. Okay, breathe in. get ready. So same leg you started on, or remember if the lunges don't agree with you, feel free to go for a squat. We're going in. 3, 2, 1. Take it down, bring it up. So again, adjust your pace, whatever you need. Slow or fast. Bring it up. We are halfway on this side. Keep it going. If you want to challenge your balance even further, you can close your eyes. 5 seconds to go. We've got 3, 2, 1. All right, second to last time with your walkout and press. Get excited. So if you need, just keep moving. Get ready to go. We're starting in 5 seconds. So find your space, knees or toes, and go, walk it out. So we're just doing 30 seconds. I say just, not really just, is it? We are doing 30 seconds on each exercise. Good. Keep it going. We're at 10 seconds to go. Keep it up. And stop. All right, one more time with each. Just making sure my necklace isn't banging on my microphone too much. Get ready. Last time with your lunge and lift. Other leg in 3, 2, 1, and go. Bring it up. Keep it going. Up. Good. So if you are using the arms, they're really moving the same way we would for walking. So opposite hand to knee comes up. We've got 10 seconds, my friends, and then this one is done. Maybe you're gonna feel your glutes tomorrow, who knows? This one's great for the quads as well. As I've said before, belly dance is pretty quad dominant. And stop. So you wanna keep them nice and strong. All right, catch your breath for 15 seconds. And then we got our walkout and press. Get ready. Okay, last time of this round, you get a longer break after this. 3, 2, 1, reach up, take it out. Now, if you are someone who is getting dizzy, coming up and down from the ground, feel free to just stay on the ground and do push-ups. Keep going. Strengthening our chest muscles and our triceps, my friends. And you've only got 7 seconds. And then I promise no more push-ups and no more lunges today. We've got 3, 2, 1. Okay, take a breather. If you've got water nearby, have some. I'm sweating, I'm feeling it. Okay, coming up next, we've just worked the quads. So we're gonna work the opposite side, we're gonna work the hamstrings. Same thing for round 2. We've got 4 sets of 2 exercises, 30 seconds each, okay? So your first one, if you've got really tight or weak hamstrings, then your easier option is gonna be to start just in this bridge. So you'll go lift and lower. Otherwise, your full option is one leg off the ground. We talked about this one in the podcast. So now you get to see it, okay? Same thing, you're pushing through one foot. If at any point you feel like you're gonna cramp, either take the easier option or go slower. Usually slowing down will help get rid of that cramping feeling, okay? The other thing we're gonna do in this round is a side plank dip. So we're gonna be working on our obliques, but also around the arm and shoulder. If you feel that this does not agree with your shoulder, if you've got a shoulder injury, then I'm gonna get you to stay still, okay? So shoulder injuries, you're here, or if you're like, no, this really doesn't work for me, you can always just come for a front plank, okay? So easy option, you're here. If you are comfortable with it, you're gonna go dip the hip, lift, dip the hip, lift. And if you want the full option, both feet are out, dip, lift. If you feel really wobbly, check that you're not pointing your toes, you're pulling them up. Keep your feet active. Okay, I think we're ready. Let's go. You're gonna come down to the ground. Choose your option for your hamstring. Both feet on the floor or one up. We're going in 3, 2, 1, lift it up, bring it down. And if you're thinking, I could do this all day, your other option to make it a little bit harder is to put your arms up. And you should feel that this makes it a little bit wobblier. You're halfway right now. Guys, I'm warm. I'm feeling it. I hope you are too. Good, keep it up. We have 7 seconds. And then we're coming for the side plank. Good news, we get to stay on the ground for this round. Look at that. We've got 2 and 1. All right, choose which side you're starting on. So if you've got one sore shoulder, I still want you to just take a full front plank because I don't want you doing the side planks on just one side. You ready? And lift. So full option, we're going dip, lift, dip, lift. Good. And remember, toes are pulling up towards the shins to keep yourself stable. Or if you prefer, you can step one foot in front. Some people find that more comfortable. Good. Keep it going. Hopefully feeling your obliques. We've got 7 seconds. This is also great for the low back. But for so many things, our side planks. Think of all the good things you're doing for your body. And stop. All right, 15 seconds. Stay on the ground. You're ready. Other foot's gonna come up. So remember which side you started on. Get ready to go on the other. In 3, 2, 1. Lift it up and lower. Up and lower. Good, and remember, if it's too tough, hands can go on the ground or both feet are on the ground. Whatever works for you. Good. And by the time we get to that next side plank, we're gonna be halfway through this round. Look at that. Amazing. Okay, I'm giving you your time check. 6 seconds, look at that. Remember, harder option, arms are up. We've got 2 and 1. All right, get ready. Other side for your side plank. Are you having fun? Of course you are. We love it. We're born for it. We can't wait. So remember, easiest option here. A little bit harder, you do the dip, or full option, you're on the toes. Ready, set, and go. 30 seconds. Dip, lower. Good. Nice. So you might feel your arms as well after those push-ups. You're welcome. I'm a giving, generous person. Keep it going. All right, you are only 10 seconds away from getting back to your hamstrings. 10 seconds away from halfway, my friends. Keep it going. We've got 3 seconds, 3 fabulous seconds, and stop. Okay, 15 seconds. We're getting back into our hamstrings. So if at any point you feel like it gets too much, take the easier option. If at any point you're asking yourself if you're working hard enough, my hint is you can probably do more. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, and go. Pull it up. Good. And if this is your first time doing something like this, don't be afraid to take the easiest option with your breathing. Ease your body into it. Keep it going. You're halfway. This is the last time on this side. We just got one more round of these after. Okay, 5 seconds to go. Hopefully you're starting to feel that hamstring. Maybe it's saying hello to you. And stop. Okay, here we go. Side planks. Get ready. Get excited. Okay, breath in. Choose your level. Just make sure you do the same level on each side. 3, 2, 1. Lift it up. Dip. Lower. Now the reason I have my hand on my hip is it just helps prevent me from kind of twisting. I'm trying to keep my posture nice. The other thing you can do is take it up or just lie it on your side, whatever works for you. We're halfway, friends. Look at that. You blink and it's done. Keep it going. Okay, 7 seconds. Keep it up. We've got 3 and stop. Okay, this is the final set. There's only 3 rounds total today, so we got 1 round after this. Remember, longer break is coming. So, whichever leg you weren't just doing, we're going to that one. That wasn't very clear. You know what I mean, swap sides. Get ready, set, and go. Bring it up. Okay, I'm just changing your timer, but we're happening, we're going for it. Good. All right, last time with this one. And maybe you're sitting here going, yes, I can't wait to do this in my warm-ups when I dance. I hope so. And you don't need to do something this long if you're incorporating it into a warm-up. We're gonna be so nice and warm for Sahira's class though. That's exciting. Guys, I'm excited. We've got 3, 2, 1. Okay, last time with the side plank. I know it's sad, but at some point we have to say goodbye to the side plank. Breathe in, get ready. Feet are up or you're on your knees. We're lifting in, 3, 2, 1. Lift it up, dip and up, dip and up. Good. And remember, if you're enjoying the music, this is Orit's album. This is Belly Dance Club Mix Volume 1 from the Sharky workout, and it's part of the bundle. So you can go home if you've got the bundle and use this music when you're warming up. Look at that. We've got 7 seconds to go. Did my exciting story distract you? I hope so. 2 and 1. All right, that was round 2. You've done 2 out of 3 rounds. Look at you go. Grab some water. I'm gonna tell you what's coming next. Okay, get ready. We're gonna finish with a little bit for the abs and something for the low back, okay? So kind of the general theme here is I wanna make sure that we're strengthening both sides of muscle groups more or less evenly, okay? That's what helps us prevent muscle imbalances that can sometimes lead to pain or injury as well, okay? So, we're gonna do a fun one. It's a variation on a crunch. Yay! I call it the crisscross crunch because what you're gonna do, you're gonna cross your legs and you're gonna cross your arms, yeah? If you're like, that's not happening for me, don't worry. What you'll do instead, you'll keep your knees and feet together and your elbows and hands together, okay? I'm also gonna give an easier option if you have low back pain. So if you're someone with low back issues, keep your feet on the ground, keep your low back pressed into the ground, and you're just gonna crunch your shoulder blades off the ground like so. Low back stays in contact with the ground the whole time. It is really controlled, okay? If your low back is happy as Larry, I don't know if you say that in the States, we say it in New Zealand. You're gonna do the crisscross, and both the knees and the elbows come in, and you come down, up and down, all right? So that is exercise number 1. Exercise number 2 for your final round is gonna be a back extension. So your back extension, you're gonna be lying on your belly. So if you have low back issues, keep this small, keep it slow. You'll look at the ground, squeeze the shoulder blades back and down. The upper back works a little too. That's a lift and lower. If that's too easy, you're gonna go one thigh, other thigh, and if you want more, both thighs, okay? All right, get ready, final round is starting, my friends. Crisscross crunch, or your easier option if your low back needs it. In 3, 2, 1, and go. 30 seconds. Crunch, bring it up. Let's go. You're probably gonna hear me breathing super loudly because of where my head is right now. But it's like, you know I'm working with you. You know we're in this together, my friends. You're halfway. So if you remember as well, observe which way you're crossed rather right now, because we're gonna change it on the next round. 3 seconds. Great spot to see my watch, and stop. You're gonna lie on your front. Get ready. Okay. So, feet on the ground, or they're gonna come up if you wanna challenge. 3, 2, 1. Lift and lower. So this is the full option. Both thighs and upper back come up off the ground. Try to keep looking at the ground just to keep your neck in alignment with the spine. If it's too much, remember, feet stay on the ground. I'm showing that option now. 10 seconds to go. You can do it, you can do it, you can do it. Keep it up. We've got 3, 2, 1. All right, crisscross crunch. Try to remember which way you were crisscrossed. We're crisscrossing the other way. All right, I think I've done it the right way. We'll see. We're gonna go in 3, 2, 1. Bring it up and down. So this is set number 2. We got 4 sets and it's all over. Then we're gonna have a quick stretch and then get into the rest of the bundle party. Woo, we're gonna be dancing with Sahira, so fun. I'm excited. Okay, I'm checking your time for you. You got 10 seconds to go. Wrapped this way is harder to check my watch. Keep it on. We've got 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Okay, right on your belly, right on your belly. All right. Take a breather, have a little shake. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Bring it up and down. So I'm actually quite controlled here. Try not to fall down. And also don't jerk your body up too fast. Especially if you are someone with a history of low back pain. Your low back might get a bit cranky. Good. This is great if you're someone who wants to do back bends, because we want to have those muscles strong enough that we can do it. Keep it going. And stop. I gave you 2 bonus seconds because I'm generous. On your back. Okay. Round 3. We're going right into it. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Crisscross crunch. Now, if you have just tuned in and you don't know what's happening, if you need an easier option, I'm going to show it again. Your feet will stay on the ground and you'll just crunch up. Yeah? Otherwise, you're crisscrossed. We are halfway through our second to last crunch. Keep it going. All right, 7 seconds. You can do it, you can do it, you can do it. I believe in you. Feel those abs for 3, 2, 1. All right, release. Coming onto your belly. Okay. Get ready. We're going in. 3, 2, 1, and go. Bring it up. I'm going to show you a harder option if you want it, just because I'm getting excited. So if you want it, you're going to lift up, extend the arms, bring them in, lower. We hold ourselves in that lifted position for longer. Only if you want. It's optional. Yeah? And remember, the easier option, if you need it, you keep those feet down. We have 10 seconds, friends. Actually, even less. 5 seconds now. 3, 2, and 1. Okay. This is your final 60 seconds of work. Look at that, okay? We've got a crunch, we've got a back extension, then we're doing a quick stretch, okay? We'll keep it a dynamic stretch because you're gonna keep moving after with Sahira. We're going in. 3, 2, 1, crisscross crunch, bring it up. I hope I'm saying what's coming up on the schedule next correctly. You can see it on the website if I'm wrong. Tiffany will tell us if I'm wrong. Let's keep going. Bring it in. Think about pulling your belly in as you do this. And again, we're moving with control. We have 10 seconds. 10 more seconds of abs. You can do it, you can do it. Then we're getting into that low back. We've got 3, 2, 1. Crisscross crunch is done. Look at that. Okay, on your front. Ready? Set. Go. Bring it in. I was just thinking, one of my students is performing in one of the showcases, and I was like, maybe she's not joining because she's performing, but actually it's pre-recorded, so I hope you're here. You know who you are. No peer pressure, of course. Keep it going. We got 10 seconds to go. This is your last 10 seconds of work. I want you to keep moving. You can do it. You can do it. No matter what option you've chosen, try to keep moving. We've got 3, 2, 1. That is it. Virtual high fives through the screen. Good job. I'm going to put on a tiny bit of stretching music and we're just going to do a really quick cool down because I don't want to take too much time from who we've got on next, okay? Here we go. You're just going to lie on your back, okay? If you are someone that can't get on the ground easily and you skipped that last bit and you want to do something standing, you will be here. You're just going to be doing something really dynamic, okay? So on the ground, lying on our back. Easiest option is one foot stays flat. Otherwise, it can go long. We're going to lift up a thigh. I want you to do this very gently. You're just going to extend until you feel a little stretch in the back of the leg and take it off right away. Because here we are getting into the hamstring a little bit, but it's actually a sciatic neural glide. So we're flossing the nerve actually, and nerves don't like to be pulled too hard. We're just being very gentle. But this can be really helpful if you're someone that finds that you're tight in your back or in the back of your leg. really gentle way to loosen us up before we get dancing. Other side. Bring it up. Make sure you grab some water as well, and maybe have something to eat. And then get super excited to dance with Sahira. Yay, yay, yay. And watch the performances and all the other fun things coming up. Okay, we're gonna do a similar thing, but we're gonna lie on our front. So this one's a femoral glide. This is gonna make you feel a little bit looser in the quadricep, your front thigh. But again, it's for a nerve, so I want you to be really gentle. You're gonna look down, and you're just gonna bring your toe up until you feel a little bit of a stretch or a pull in the front of the knee. And you'll take it off right away and look up. Stay on the same side. So very gentle, very fluid. So I look down, bring my toe in, look up, put it down. Some of you know, I actually had a bike accident a few weeks ago. Came off my bike, and this has been one of the things that's been helping me the most after a trauma injury. Swap sides. Bring it up. Take it down. And neural glides are something I always prescribe to people with range of motion issues. So we don't just do static stretching, we'll also do dynamic stretching, and this is a neural glide. All right, you're just gonna come back for a little child's pose. Feet together, knees apart, hands in front. Let your forehead come to the ground. You can just kind of have a bit of a wiggle side to side here. Maybe walk your fingers further up towards the end of the mat if you want to feel more of a stretch around the shoulders and upper back. And then come up. And you're going to roll your shoulders, and you're going to give yourself a round of applause for working so hard. Thank you for working out with me. I'm going to stop sharing my music and hand it back over to Tiffany.
Siobhan, that was amazing.
Good.
That was amazing. Can you, let's take a couple minutes here because Sahira's hopping in. Can you tell, so one, I love that you use the Sharky music that's from the bundle. Like,
Good.
That's amazing. Two, you're an awesome teacher. You're hilarious.
Thanks. Good. I'm glad you had fun.
You make it so much fun. And you're like, this is, so you have to say goodbye to the planks eventually. And I was like literally laughing.
It's
down
tough
here on the
times.
floor.
Sometimes you got to do it.
And three, can you tell people you are running a challenge that's starting in just a couple weeks? And then
Yes.
you're doing it again in January. So tell people a little bit about that before you leave.
Yes, thank you. So, a week tomorrow, I'm starting a 6-week fitness challenge for belly dancers. At the moment, we've got people joining in from Sweden, New Zealand, Netherlands, Canada, United States. We've got people from everywhere, so it's super exciting. It involves pre-recorded classes and live classes. It doesn't matter if you can't make the live class, because the idea of this challenge is to actually build a fitness habit to support your dance. So you're going to get recordings of the live classes. You'll also get a schedule, a suggested schedule. And the idea is that it's going to be really achievable and accessible. So we actually have some pretty short workouts in there, and we're going to talk a bit about habit building and how to get stuff into your busy schedule, because I know as belly dancers, we're super busy. So that starts in 1 week. I also have one that's going to start again in January, and that is actually a prize that hasn't been raffled yet, has it?
It isn't. Well, so anyone who wasn't here earlier this morning, my assistant had a family emergency over the weekend and was not able to finish tallying everybody's things. So we have all the prizes here waiting for you. This is the veil you're going to get for this one, for Siobhan's challenge.
I want to see. Oh yeah, a veil comes with it. So if you did my bonus
one.
challenge, I want to see. I'm excited.
That's this one here.
Lovely.
I figured because you're greenstone belly dance that we would
Oh, you're so clever.
go
I
with
like
the
it.
appropriate color. Yeah, so we'll be drawing those later this week after we get a chance to tally everything. I mean, bad news, but also good news, because if you haven't posted it yet, you could probably still post it.
Yes, I saw a lot of people getting their posts in just today. So if you haven't posted your bonus challenge yet, you got time. Hooray.
Yes,
So yeah, that's coming up, and all the info for that is on my website.
Yes, and Siobhan will be doing injury prevention for dancers in the lecture bundle. It's coming up on November 15th.
15th. Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. So if you haven't bought the bundle, if you haven't signed up for that, head on over. If you're on the bundle page watching, you can click the buy button below. We're on sale until the 28th. If you're on YouTube, you can just go to thebellydancebundle.com and you can grab it there. And you can register for Siobhan's lecture right away so that you can make sure you get all of the email updates that remind you how to attend live. And we do have a recording if you can't make it.
Yes.
Because time zones suck.
Yes.
I mean, me and Siobhan were having this conversation just the other day. Time zones just are terrible.
Yeah, we just had, I think Jana might have said something about it. We just had daylight savings yesterday, and I was telling everyone, 4 o'clock tomorrow. And then I was like, wait, what time is it actually?
It's actually 3. And I would like to shout out some of the comments here. Sergey said that was great. Thank you for the workout. Cool. Sandrine, I want to work out with you all of the days now.
Oh, I love it.
Helen loved the Sharky music as well.
Cool.
Some people were just watching coffee, eating coffee, drinking coffee.
Good on them. I hope they had fun.
Yeah, while
working
watching
out the biceps with the coffee.
Right, exactly. Yes, and everybody's getting all sweaty. Everybody loved it. Siobhan, thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome.
Sahira, if you want to